Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie for those of you who are new, and in today's video I have another book haul for you guys. I also have a cat. She's just kind of chilling on my lap. Yeah, she's just kind of chilling, and she likes to lick. She loves to lick. So these are going to be all the books that I got in August. I would say I did a little better. Hey, no fighting. I would say I did a little better than in previous months. They're not too many. I mean, what? There's still like almost 20. Look. If you don't like book hauls, don't watch. I don't need people to come on and tell me that you shouldn't be buying books or that you should use your money wisely. I know. It's my channel. I do what I want. Okay. So I'm going to start with the thrillers first because we'll get them out of the way. I am going to put my glasses on because I've been having just some issues with my eyes. Nothing like severe, but it's enough that my eye doctor is concerned and I have to go get some scans. It's fine. We're not talking about that. Okay, so you're gonna have to deal with the green light glare. It is what it is. Okay, so the first book that I am going to talk to you guys about is my book of the month from August. So I got Like Mother, Like Daughter by Kimberly McCreight. And basically, if you guys are new and don't know, there's been plenty of book hauls that I don't know what the book's about. So I usually go through the books now and I put a little post-it so I know what the book's about. So I'm just not sitting here saying, I don't know. So in this book, her mother disappears, and what she thought she knew about her mother, she really had no idea. She thought her mother was a lawyer for this law firm, but it turns out her mom was actually the fixer, and I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means she's offing people in this law firm or doing something to fix the case. I don't know. But her mom goes missing, and I think we're getting her mom's point of view up into a certain point, and then her point of view. I don't really know, but it was the thriller for the month, and normally I get thrillers from there because if not, they're so expensive when they come out. So I always end up picking a thriller for the book of the month. Okay, the next book I found at the dollar store, and it looked interesting, so I'm like, sure, why not? So this is To Tell You the Truth by, I think it's Jilly McMillan, and from what I got from the little blurb, her brother went missing or vanished 30 years prior to the book starting, and because of that, she has always been telling stories of what happened. She's always been fabricating these elaborate stories of what happened that day, which got her into becoming an author. And she is now married, and her husband goes missing. So now she has to delve back into her past. Is it related? Probably not, but is what the stories that she told the public about her brother true? Or was she just making up stories? Because she really is a good author. So which one is it? Don't know. And then the last thriller is another Frida McFadden, okay? So I just previously read The Teacher by that book. The book wrote it itself, guys, it's fine. By that author, and some people hate that book. I get it. I can see why you'd hate it. But I enjoyed it. It surprised me. I did not see the twists. I mean, some of the twists. I did not see some of the twists coming. But either way, I've been slowly collecting her books because they're such fast reads. I had finished a book and I'm like, I need something quick to catch me right at the beginning and keep me entertained. Her books do that. So this one is called The Coworker, and this is about two women who work at the same kind of company, and one goes missing and the other one decides to delve into the woman's life to see if she can find out what happened. So that's really all there is to it. There's not too much else. But then again, it's a thriller. You don't really need to know too much. Okay, the rest are all my romances. So these, I don't even know what month let's see. We have a September, October Mystic box coming. So is this July, August? June, July? I don't know, but it's my Mystic box. They're still in the covers. But they were from T.L. Smith, and we have Chained Hearts and, Chained Hands and Locked Hearts. And they're gorgeous. They are gorgeous books. I just haven't taken them out of the covers yet because I don't know if I'm going to keep them. But there's the back. It's got like some foiling. They look like butterfly wings. And then we have a lock, if you can tell that's a lock. And then on the back of this one, we've got the key to the lock. And the sides have like the sprayed edges, which are beautiful. I mean, I probably will end up keeping these just because these are beautiful books. And then it came with some artwork, which is safe for work. I can show you guys. Usually I can't. But this is actually safe for work to show. So there are the artwork. And like I said, have not read those books, but I do think they're Mafia. Maybe. Now I don't know. Either way, it's dark. I don't know if it's Mafia, but it is dark. Okay. From there, we've got The Broken Vows by Katerina Mora. Guys, these get so dusty when they're just sitting there. Okay, so this is book, I don't even know what number it is in the series that she's been writing, but this one is about childhood lovers, and when they're children, they compete all the time. Like, they're always competing to one-up each other, and then when they get older, they both go into each other's family business, and they're still very much competing. Like, he likes her, but he won't tell anybody. He won't tell her. And I guess, I don't know if she likes him or not, but they're always competing. And he does something to try to really ruin her company. And that's when the heads of the families, the two grandfathers, step in and like, hold up, you cannot do this to our companies. You can't, you just can't. So you know what you're going to do? You're going to marry each other. That's how we're solving this. You two are marrying each other, and then the companies and everything will come together. Problem solved. So we'll see. I do enjoy myself a good forced arranged marriage from time to time. So have I read the other books I have by her? No, I have not. No, I have not. That's my problem. It's not your problem. That's my problem. Next, we've got, oh, hello. He's got some pretty eyes. Okay, this is The Hero by Susan Stoker. This isn't a series. Is it, oh, what series is this? Give me a second. Game of Chance, yeah, the Game of Chance series. She has a lot of series, and it looks like she does a lot of like SEAL Team, Mountain Mercenaries, things like with the Army and things like that. So in this book, we've got our good ex-military hero, him right here. And he does like covert rescue missions for people. Like, he gets paid, he goes in, he rescues people. Our heroine is an archaeologist who gets wrongfully imprisoned in another country for drug trafficking. And he has to go break her out of jail and then keep her safe while, you know, people are coming after her. So he then becomes her bodyguard. So you know what? I love a good, just like bodyguard romance. Have I read a lot? No, but I like the whole like protective type of, you know, like stay away. So plus again, he's just gorgeous. I tell ya, covers will get me. The covers will get me every time. Okay, from there, we've got book 2 in the Stone Riders MC Club. This is Where We Belong by Ashley Munoz. I have not continued on this series. I know Paige is going to yell at me, but I will get there eventually, okay? So in this book, we are following, can't tell you their names because I totally forget their names. But she is the best friend of the heroine from book 1. And he is now like the new motorcycle club president because his best friend was the president in book 1, and then things happened and now he's the president. And she and him kind of had a thing in book 1, kind of, sort of. Like, you could tell there was tension, but nothing really came of it. And now that she just is going to decide to stay in this town, she doesn't have really a place to live, and the club or they're like, well, we have a place for you. And it just so happens to be the president's house. So they have to be roommates. roommates that will soon be lovers. We all know how that goes. But they are enemies to lovers because they do not like each other. So I'm just excited that I have this. I gotta finish the series. Eventually I will. They're not long books either. They're like under 300 pages. We love that for me. I just have to get to it. Okay, next we have 1111 by Macaulay Smeltzer. Okay, last year I read Sweet Dandelion. Was one of my top reads of the year. I absolutely love that book. I love her. I have read Sweet Dandelion, I've read Confidence of Wildflowers, and I still have a few others that I want to read from her. But this one is a small town reverse age gap. So she meets this guy and they have this instant chemistry and they have this one night stand and she thinks she's never going to see him ever again. However, she ends up going on a date with this guy and turns out he is the dad of said one night stand man. So, and that's how she's going to see him again. I'm excited. Why not? It says he's only supposed to be a one night stand, but fate had other plans. Yes. Give me an older woman. I like that. I like to see the older women in books because I am not a spring chicken. I'm not in my 20s anymore. And I mean, while I can still connect with those ages in books, it's still nice to see like older ones that I can look up to, so to speak, not look down. After that, we have cats running everywhere. Okay, the Christmas one night stand, and we got more dust. That's just how it is in my, it's probably cat hair, not dust. And this is by Elle Steele. This is a standalone enemies to lovers forbidden romance. Okay, so this woman in this book, I read the synopsis and I'm like, I need to understand. So she has a one night stand with her enemy. Don't know why you would do that. Don't know. We'll find out. And she ends up getting pregnant. And then she goes to work and guess who was her new boss? Guess who just bought the company? Guess who's she has to work for now? You're right. The said one night stand enemy dude who she is now pregnant by. So, and I should wait, right? And read this at Christmas time? Like I should, because it says the Christmas one night stand. I feel like I need to, so I probably will. But there's that. I don't know if it's dark. I assume it's not, but I could be wrong. Okay. From there, we've got Swift and Saddled by Lila Sage. I love these covers. Okay, I know you're going to be like, Katie, I didn't think you like cartoon covers. La, la, la. You're right, I don't. But when they're like these, like this, it's like vintagey. I can get down with this. But the other ones, the cartoon one, no ma'am, no ma'am. Okay, so this is book 2 in, I cannot remember what the series, A Rebel Blue Ranch novel. Okay, so this is about a girl. She's a city girl and I think she's divorced. She was married, she got divorced, she started up her own company and she does interior design. And she's hired to kind of like design this ranch. So she goes to this small town. She goes to the bar. She meets this man one night and they kiss and they have like this amazing connection. So we all know where this is going. Guess who's said owner of ranch that she is supposed to be helping design? Man at bar. I don't write this. It just is what it is. So this is definitely more of like a, not really strangers to lovers, but like they don't know each other. She's there for work. He's hiring her. It's going to be messy, but also like we're going to fall in love. I love romances because they just, you know what's going to happen in these books. So from there, I got this isn't the brand new S.J. Tilly. There actually is going to be, well, I guess this technically is the newest. There was a novella that came out about this couple, but this is technically the newest. And this is Love, is it Utley? Utley? I don't know. But this is book 1 in the new Love Letters series. So this is a second chance romance. And in this book, the hero and heroine met in college and they had like this great week. It was like a great week. They were always together. And then she gets a letter saying you got to come home. There's some family stuff. So she leaves him a letter stating all this with like her number and everything. And she leaves. Never hears from him. Not a word. And years go by, he becomes a professional football player, and now he is retiring, and he just bought her company. So when he sees her, he's like, yo, what's up? You ghosted me. What's going on? And she's like, I left a letter. I left a letter. You ghosted me. So we know what's going to happen. They both still really care about each other, even though it was only a week. Even though it was only a week, I will bypass the Insta loveness. And because I just love S.J. Tilly, so, you know, I want to give her a break. But this is I guess technically, maybe sports, retired. I guess he's not playing sports anymore, but he was a retired football player. So, plus I just love S.J. Tilly, so she's like, I don't care. She can write whatever, and I'm going to read it. From there, I had to get, like, the last book and, like, the Sinner and Saints thing that LJ Shen was putting out because I got the other 3, and I couldn't leave it behind. I couldn't do it. I gotta have the whole set. So this is Bane by S.J. Tilly. No. We just talked about her. This is LJ Shen. And this is Sinners of Saint number 4. And I read the back. And I read Goodreads. And I still don't quite know what this book is about. Little blurb says, a liar, a con, a thief, and my savior. So, what I could get from the Goodreads is that he strikes up a deal with her stepdad, and he shows up at her door needing her friendship, her services of whatever she does, but she calls him like the enemy. So, I don't know what's going to happen here. But I'm down. But honestly, I got it because I needed to have all the books. Now I do. That's just how I am. Oh my gosh, my foot. Oh my gosh. It's so asleep. It's tingling. It's bad. Oh my gosh, I can't. Are you kidding me? Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, what? It's, oh. Are you kidding? Oh, I'm too old to sit on the floor. Oh my god. Come on, you've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but 8 books left. You've got 8 books. Do not feel me now, foot. You have 8 books left. Just chill. Get some blood flow. Oh my. Okay, speaking of finishing up a series, because why not? I had to then get the last one in the If Love series by Anna Huan. This is If We Were Perfect. I had to get it because of the edges. So now, all 4 books of these have the sprayed edges. And I am just ecstatic that I have all of them. So, I am a collector, if not anything else. So, this is a second chance, forced proximity. Right, I remember. I read the Goodreads. So they were married at one point, and now they are separated and or divorced. I think they're divorced. And something happens with her house. Like, it floods or something, and she has to move in with him. And he still, like, really cares for her. And he bakes her cupcakes. Say less. I don't bake cupcakes, but I will eat cupcakes, okay? If a man did that for me, So, we got the forced proximity, and I even put he bakes cupcakes, because that was important to me. It was second chance, forced proximity, but he bakes. And that's all that matters. Okay. Now, before you all say anything, just listen. I want to try it, okay? We've got One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. Before you say anything about, Katie, you don't read fantasies. You are so right. I don't. The only fantasies I have read in the past 3 years have been the ACOTAR series. That's it. It's been a long time. However, just, I hear things, and I am not, I don't know. FOMO gets me, okay? It gets me. So I'm like, I would like to try. Will it be soon? No. But I would like to try reading it. So that's why I got it. Plus, it says it's got like gothic vibes. I do like gothic. Just, I know I don't look it, but I do like myself some gothic vibes. It's a fantasy. I don't know much about it other than she needs a monster. She needs a monster. The monster might be her. That's all I really know. Like, she has a voice in her head. She calls him the Nightmare, an ancient mercurial spirit trapped in her head. He protects her. He keeps her secrets. And then she meets this mystery highwayman in the forest who happens to be the king's own nephew and guilty of high treason. So is it a love story too? Who knows? You know what? Is there a romance? Maybe. You know, it'll keep my attention with a little romance. I don't know. We're just trying it. Leave me alone. It's my channel. If I want to try a fantasy, I can. Okay. The next book is, oh Lord, I'm just making a mess. The Hunted One. This is a Falcons Falls security novel by Brittany, I think it's Saheen. And honestly, like, I just thought he was cute too. Leave me alone. Okay. So, in this book, we are following a heroine whose husband has passed away. He was a Navy SEAL. And her brother-in-law shows up a couple years later after this has happened, and he brings danger with him. Because if you're going to come visit family, you got to bring the danger, right? Yep, that's how that goes. So she needs protection. Of course. Of course we do. So we've got our hero here. He works for an elite security team, so he's kind of going to be like her bodyguard. Another bodyguard. I just love it. I don't know what it is. I love a good, like, protective hero. Back off, you know? But, and I think this is, oh, I didn't even see the back cover. Hello. Oh, he's a growly protector. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Will this growly protector break her book-loving heart? Oh, you're going to break mine? I'm a book lover. I'm book-loving. But okay, you see that? You see? I need a man. I need a man. Okay, we are almost there. We got 5 books. 5 books left, that's all. Okay. Next, we've got Crossroads by Devney Perry. This is her new series, Haven River Ranch. So in this, the hero and heroine are like childhood friends. She goes to his like ranch every summer, and that's like where they vacation. And as they get older, you know, feelings develop and they date. And then I guess something happens, they break up, we're done. We don't know. And then years go by, and she is coming back to the ranch as now the ranch owner. She's bought the ranch, and he's not too excited about that. So I'm excited about it though. It doesn't matter if he is or not, I am. And I think this is told in dual timelines. I think. Do we get like flashbacks? We may. Do we? I could just totally be lying. No, we do. We're getting like past and present. Okay. Okay. These next 3 books are all part of a series that I had to get because the covers are changing. And we don't do that here. Okay? I don't like the covers that they're changing into. They're changing into cartoon covers, and I'm not having it. So, I had to buy the rest of Emily McIntyre's Sugar Lake series. So, I've got books 2, 3, and 4. Books 2 is an angsty best friend's brother second chance romance, and this one is Beneath the Stands. And then we've got book 3 is Beneath the Hood, and it is an age gap bodyguard romance. He's hired to like watch her because like she's like an influencer, and she's only 19, and her dad's like, watch her. So he does. And he's not too old. He's 27, so it's not too much of a like an age gap, but I mean, it is an age gap. And then the book 4 is Beneath the Surface. And this one is a single mom private investigator romance. So like she's gone, she's away. Her brother wants to know where she is. He hires a private investigator. And so to like kind of get into her life, this private investigator has a fake name, all this stuff. And of course they're going to fall in love. But I can already see the conflict happening. I can already see it. I already know. I mean, I don't, but I assume that she's going to find out that he's a private investigator and everything he told her was lies, except for his feelings. Because we all know how that goes. And then the last book that I got in the month of August was Brutal Prince by Sophie Lark. If I was doing the mid-year tag, I would choose this as my favorite, like, most beautiful book, but I can't because it's past. But this was her, like, signing exclusive for, was it Book Bonanza or another signing? But she had a little bit left over, so she put them on her website, and I got it. This is gorgeous. It's got, like, the gold edges. This one isn't signed or anything, but it's got, like, the illustrations are colored, y'all. It's colored illustrations. I'm just, It's the families. And then we have Ada and Cal at the end. Oh, if you have not read these books, do it. Read The Brutal Birthrights. It's so good. They're so good. This is the first one. This was an arranged marriage. It's Mafia, but it's light Mafia. If you haven't read Mafia, dip your toes in with this series. Specifically this book. It's so good. And it's got the strawberries. And I can't say anything about the strawberries, but just know it's part of the book. Okay. Those are the books. There they are. Those are all the books that I got in August. I know it's a lot, but it's... I love the rush of dopamine when I buy a book and bring it home and get to set it and show you guys. I like to show off books. I like to show you guys what I got. I love to do it. So if you've read any of these books, please let me know down below and let me know your thoughts on them as well. Or if you just want to leave me an emoji to let me know that you were here, you've got to leave me a strawberry emoji. There has to be one, right? I refuse to believe that Apple or Android does not have a strawberry emoji. So leave me a strawberry emoji, please. But if you are new here and enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like. All my social media is linked down below. As always, my Goodreads and my Instagram if you want to stay more behind the scenes or just like day to day with what I'm reading. But I hope you all are having a great day or evening, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.